especially here lately, with all the acts of violence and hatred that we see almost every day now. I don't think we have the luxury of sitting on the sideline anymore.
Many a times people are in great distress and they are not able to tell their story to others. Asha Karan has a 24-hour, 7 days a week Asha line.
Asha means hope. Okay, it's a hope line. And it is actually a 24/7. Somebody answers, and it's manned by volunteers.
I found out that Asha Kiran was the one that I saw the difference they're making in people's life, their involvement in the community, and the diversity in culture, language, religion, and also because I speak different languages, so I thought this is the best fit for me right now.
They have crisis intervention training. Building trust is so important, especially when one is going through, crises or abuse or, victimization. So especially with the foreign-born, people that are come from different cultures or different backgrounds, they may have a hard time even to talk to someone unless they, trust and they know that their information is kept confidential.
In 1 year, Asha Line volunteers assisted over 1,500 callers.
A lot of the time people don't ask questions because they don't want to sound ignorant or stupid or whatever. So just to be able to connect to somebody other side of the phone and ask a question and get an answer is, I think, probably a big support to them.
1,200 people were given rides. More than 300 received free counseling.
The psychologists and stuff, I volunteer their time that they can go talk to somebody and whatever issues that they're having. So, and that's free for them, which is a very big thing. I mean, people sometimes have issues but don't even know. They can go talk to a professional and they might be able to help them.
Volunteers accompanied hundreds of foreign-born people to interpret during visits to their doctor, lawyer, tax preparers, schools, and more.
I just can't even imagine coming into a culture and feeling left out and not able to speak a language.
We have to help each other to make a difference in their lives. And sometimes the language could be their barrier.
The Asha Kiran Safe Shelter housed people night after night, with 162 victims needing our care.
A few years ago, we purchased a house, what we call a safe house. So safe house accommodates people who are victims.
We try to provide their own language and also, interpreters and their own customs, such as one may be vegetarian, one may eat halal meat, one may have kosher. So we try to provide, even though these seem very little, but for that person that is something that they can hold on to.
There was a person who had some problem with domestic violence, and his family tried to throw her out, and she just had nowhere to go. Asha Karan sent a volunteer with a car and brought her here and put her in the house, our safe house. And she lived there almost a year. She started learning and doing some work. She got a job. Very grateful. She actually wrote in writing that how good Asha Kiran was and how Asha Kiran helped her life. She said, I saved my life because of Asha Kiran.
Asha Kiran is proactive, giving cross-cultural sensitivity training to first responders and many others.
Giving respect to the other person and other culture is very important.
Whether it's the Community Kite Festival, wellness fairs, or the statewide Human Chain Against Domestic Violence, 150 Asha Kiran volunteers are helping out. Now, how can you help?
Financially, everybody needs money because with money and support from the community and also household goods, cars, everything that you think you take for granted in life, the person who's starting the life from zero is really needing you too.
Because we want them to be independent and also empower themselves so they will be a productive citizen.
That's mostly why I believe in Asha Kiran and their vision. I believe that everybody deserves a chance in this life, And I think we've got to fight with tangible acts of love. And I think that's what they do.
We want everyone to support, especially the people that are here that have been continuously supporting Asha Kiran, to support financially and also to break the silence, especially in these ethnic communities. Respect the communities and watch what they're doing and raise your hand. Go knock on the door and call the people that needs help. And Asha Kiran is the place to do it.
Here we go. 1, 2.